Okay, so we've already seen Springtrap, yes? Well, it's now time for a second Five Nights at Freddy's action figure. This one being the Mangle. So, let's get into it. We take Springtrap out of the way, remove the and we only see part of it, not fully. I prefer to call a Mangle an it rather than a male or a female, because let's face it, I mean, yeah, it's got aspects of a female, such as rosy cheeks and lipstick, but there's nothing really left of it, so I'm just going to say that this thing isn't it now. This is my figure of the Mangle. As you can see, I've got to be careful because it's not very good at standing. This head weighs a ton, and I am not very... This thing does not stand easy. As you see, I have to use the extra arm for help, to help it stand. As you can see, the body is painted silver. It's not as detailed as Springtrap, but it's still good. You see what I mean? The feet are very loose. And this head weighs a ton. So we're just going to put it into the traditional crawling pose. Which is it can take a bit of fiddling. It takes a bit of fiddling. But yeah, it's worth it. And there we go, there we go. Just put the arm out like this. As you can see, this is a thigh piece, not a waist piece. Springtrap has a thicker waist because he has a ball in it, whereas this one just has a thigh piece. It's the first one molded feet, as you can see. And it has a hand there and the head here. A really great sculpt, by the way. As you can see, the endoskeleton head's there as well, as people call it, the parrot. This one does not have any molded detailing, unlike Springtrap. All the detail here you see is painted in. The only molded detail is the teeth, actually. Well, sculpted detail, sorry. The only sculpted detail is the teeth on the little dude. And the faces, the way they look. But everything else is all, you know, sculpted. You know, everything else is all painted, sorry. The hands were modelled with metal, like, split pins that go in half, like butterfly pins and all that, I don't know. But still, you were just on the side, the back, the other side, that's the hand that the head, the second head is modelled onto, and the front. So let's get to articulation. The articulation for this, if I just rotate this up and get it standing, it's got a lot of articulation, which is pretty cool. The head can look left and right, and it comes off at times. It can go up and down at the neck joint, can rotate at the neck joint, can go down like that. So can the other one. In fact, when it's standing up, you keep them like this. So this can go up and down, can rotate, can look left and forward and all that. The head can go up and down and can rotate and do the exorcist. This is how they traditionally are, like this, and then with a hand. So it's these two joints and a hand, but mine's built differently, as you can see. This arm is a bit loose. This is tight, but this is very heavy, this head. And I'll just get a close-up before we continue with articulation. As you can see, it's very nicely painted. Same with the little dude head. But yeah, as you can see, the arm here moves about. You're not going to get a great range of motion with this, but it's just nice to have a kind of triple long arm. The waist can rotate and can rock, but it's a bit finicky because it's got a different joint in it. The legs can go forward and back, and can bend at the knee. The feet can rotate. As you can see, they've been painted with toenails, and can go up and down. And this arm here can rotate. It can go forward and back here. Got a nice range of motion here. It can go rotate as well. Bends, and the hands rotate. Well, this hand rotates here, and it rotates this way. But yeah, this is a pretty decent figure, in my opinion, though it leaves a lot to be desired when it comes to standing it, I'll put it that way. Just going to pop it like this for a minute, see if I can... I mean, it takes a bit of finagling, because this head weighs a lot. There we go. Just you don't usually see it in the game standing up. In fact, you never see it standing up in the game. You see it always. It's always crawling. Now, what I did got me this body type, because there was as we all know about Gary's mod, there was a Five Nights at Freddy's 2 NPC pack, and that basically gave me the ragdoll. And then I used a ragdoll to build this after buying 2 more wooden mannequins and putting them together. As you can see with the Mangle, you can sort of see the more of the wooden mannequin parts, as opposed to Springtrap, who has very few because he's got more sculpts on him. Actually, size comparison. Speaking of which, now we'll do it. Mangle is a bit taller, a smidge taller. It's kind of ironic. And with the Bioraptor, the Bioraptor's on a stand, it's a bit unfair. Yeah, this thing definitely towers above the Bioraptor, which has the new fingers too. And this wing actually broke off, so I've glued it back on. You can probably see where it's torn off. Hi, caramba. It was alright though. I mean, I just glued it back on. It's no big deal. I have glue. Others, same construction. Pliers to cut the wire and to bend it all into place. Super sharp knife. Well, actually, no, this wasn't used for actually, it was. It was used on little teeth on the little dude. But yeah, super sharp knife. Air hardening clay, this time being silver, as you can see by the little head. Super glue. Really good stuff, this. This is like the best super glue I've used. I know there's another product called Gorilla Glue, which is supposedly better, but I don't use that. I use this because it's just better for the job, in my opinion. And paint, of course. Lots and lots of paint. I actually went out and bought gloss pink for it, specifically for this figure. I probably won't use it on any others, but this one figure. In fact, other things I have been sculpting, or just give me a sec to grab the pieces, is a Halo. It's for my Master Chief figure. A Halo 3 through-rod gun. It's not finished, and it does actually hold it. I'll just grab the Chief's hand, like so. You just hook it in his thumb there, and like that. And it's a bit small, but it looks good when he's posing with it. When he poses with it, it does look really cool. Like holding it with one hand like that, it does look kind of cool. Like it just looks kind of badass with it one-handed. And that was my stepfather making a weird laugh. It also has a removable mag, which does too have, which also as well has sculpted detail, but not the greatest amount. And the camera does not want to focus. There we go. As you can see, I need to paint the other side. I've not got around to doing that yet, but as you can see, you probably wonder what that is. Well, that is so that it fits into his hand. As you can see, it fits into there, so you could get him to pose like he's loading it in, as you can see. So that's pretty cool. Other things I'm going to be planning on the sculpting is Withered Bonnie, and then I'm going to sculpt the Rake, maybe. In fact, you can post in the comments which one you want me to sculpt next. I'm going to sculpt some Sunset Overdrive figures, because I do like the way the mutants, the OD, I love the way they look. Like, they look really damn cool. I definitely want to sculpt one of them. It'll be a great challenge. Oh, sorry, just having a drink of water. Really thirsty. But yeah, this has been... Yeah, guys, this has been the Mangle video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and post in the comments what character you want to see sculpted next after, and it can be any character from any horror film. Not a Xenomorph or Predator, it has to be a figure that has not ever been turned into a legitimate toy or character. So basically I could do something from, I don't know, Gears of War. I don't know, not Gears of War. Basically, I can do Five Nights at Freddy's, the creepypastas, mainly like the Rake and Slender Man, and stuff from Sunset Overdrive, the OD. I will do the OD because I do like the way the mutants look. But yeah, post in the comments if you want to see another one get built, which one you want to see be built. Because like I said, I'm doing Withered Bonnie after this, because I do like Withered Bonnie. If you want to see another Five Nights at Freddy's character be built, post down in the comments below. It can either be Withered Chica, the puppet, a Phantom Foxy, or something, or anything really. Just suggest whichever character has not been built. There's plenty to choose from, because the only two that have been built are Springtrap and the Mangle, which you see here, and Springtrap. But yeah, those are the only two that have been built. And his pose when Purple Guy was getting killed in him. But yeah, this has been the Archangel, and I thank you very much for watching my second video, which is, well, my second figure video, which is of Mangle. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Remember to rate, basically like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and post in the comments what you want to see me build. And I will do it. I will try my very best to do it. If it seems possible, it's going to definitely be built. But if not, I'll try and find a way to do it. Again. But yeah, I'll do my very best, guys. And I'll see you guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.